White Sox Nation, you heard it from the boss on Sunday. Ozzie Guillen said, my team played with a lack of energy. If the White Sox get bumped off in Minnesota, you know what Ozzie can do? He can start passing out the toe tags. Welcome to Black and Blue City, right here on WCIU.com.
blackandbluecity.com with Kopic.
All right, let's meet our contestants right here on the dating game from the north side. We welcome Joel Cubby Blue Radwanski, along with our good friend, the pride and joy of Billback Drive, Mr. Matt Benson. Right off the top, hey, let's get things on a high note. What's worse with your ball club right now, Freddie Garcia or a bullpen that, hello, just gave up 15 earned runs in 18 innings in a homestand against the Twins and Tigers?
Well, you know, you look at both of these aspects of the game. Freddie Garcia has been your most consistent pitcher for the first 3 months, and your bullpen's probably been the best in baseball over the first 3 months. It's a tough call. I'm going to say Freddie Garcia is worse because the loss of Jake Peavy right now is the biggest issue.
Absolutely not. No, Jake Peavy is definitely a huge issue, but you didn't expect Garcia to give you anything at the beginning of this year, and he gave you a bunch. Right now, this bullpen was supposed to be your strength, and it's been abysmal.
It's been abysmal for 3 weeks. This bullpen is still one of the best in baseball. You're talking 3 bad outings
best in baseball.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Name another bullpen that's been as strong as that team all year long.
Well, since Bobby Jenks went out, they have been absolutely horrible the last couple of weeks. When you talk about the most important homestand of the year, they've been brutal.
They've been horrible the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we asked how bad have they been lately. That's the point. Is lately
I'll
the
still
Sox
take them
bullpen.
down the stretch. I'll take the bullpen down the stretch.
What kind of indictment is this on a ball club in August when your manager says, our club isn't playing with energy?
It's a horrible indictment. But, you know, this is Ozzie's team. This is not the player's fault. Then he needs to go out and do something. Don't go to the press. The guy who... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Ozzie Guillen is the guy. Ozzie Guillen is the guy that always says he takes care of his players, that let him talk to the media and let him take the blame for stuff. Now he's passing the blame on his players.
Do you really think he meant it?
Let Kenny Williams go out and get a player. I want Kenny Williams' team on this field, not Ozzie Guillen's team. He's the general manager.
I don't even think he meant it.
You have 4 guys who are lifetime 250 hitters in this lineup right now. Mark Kotson's going to get 400 bats.
Mark Teahan is a 250 hitter. He's been your best hitter the last couple of days since he's come back.
Did he hit a home run on Friday night?
No, I'm sorry.
He's still 0 for 4 the last 2 days.
But you know what? I think he didn't mean it.
End of round 1. We're back in a moment. You're dialed into Black and Blue City. Radwanski, Benson, Kopic, right here on WCIU.com. White Sox bullpen. It seemed like it was absolutely indestructible. Now, you can't do a darn thing right. Hello, JJ Putz. What are you doing? You heard Radwanski and Benson and I talk about it on Black and Blue City. But, hey, we want your thoughts. Log on to Facebook. Log on to Black and Blue City. Let us know what your thoughts are regarding that White Sox bullpen. Is that bullpen going to be strong enough to win the American League Central? I say no. Hold tight.
He does it every Sunday. He rests everybody.
He got Mark Kotson in that stupid lineup every stinking day. He's the best line drive to the first baseman hitter in the league.
Did Andrew Jones dropping a fly ball in right center field, was it because of lack of energy yesterday?
No,
he's horrible.
He lost the ball on the moon.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah.
And he had a double and a home run in the game, too. Oh, I guess he made up for it.
We continue with Black and Blue City, already in progress. You know what? Kind of interesting. Here is Derek Lee. No, I will not waive my no-trade clause. All of a sudden going deep a couple of times against the Cardinals. You want to know one thing Derek Lee isn't, in the opinion of Kopic? Derek Lee, take it to the bank. He's not a winner.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. I know he won the 2003 World Series, with the Marlins against the Cubs in the NLCS, but ever since, and he only has had big years in Cubs years where they didn't do anything. 2005, the Cubs are a million games out of the first place. He hits 46 home runs, wins the National League batting title, and all of a sudden now the Cubs are out of it, and how he's starting to hit the ball. This is absolutely driving me crazy. And any Cub fan out there who's saying, "Oh yeah, Derek Lee, you're actually going to be, you're going to have a good year, 25 home runs, 90 RBIs, whatever it ends up being." We don't need him back. We need somebody else to play first base next year.
Who is your guy? Not that the Cubs today would have put fannies in the seats because people come from all over the country to come watch this atrocity. But who are you going to have besides a Derek Lee? If he does come back, you've got to look at a guy who's only 34, 35 years old, Paul Konechko's throwing these numbers up right now. Why can't Derek Lee come back and hit 300 for you next year? And if he does that in another stadium and you guys win 60 games next year, you'll never hear the end of it.
Ever since the wrist injury in 2006, he hasn't had a great year since. And
I'll
take my chances.
I'll take the chances. Last year and drove in 100 runs.
Well, maybe they can spend $18 million and get Adam done.
You're not going to spend $18 million. You get Derek
why not?
Lee
Well, I'm not going to have to. Let the Ricketts family do it.
If you bring back Derek Lee, you're telling your fan base and you're telling the National League the complexion, the culture of our ball club is unchanged.
Well, if you're going to bring in a guy like Joe Girardi, you're going to have to stay with the senior team. You can't.
It doesn't mean you have to go with
Derek
Derek Lee. Why can't they make a blockbuster trade or figure something out? Because they
Because
don't.
who are your
Derek
stalwarts? You're going to live on Ramos Ramirez, who's untradeable, Soriano, who's untradeable, Fukudome, who's untradeable. What are you going to do? Just keep Zambrano, who's likely untradeable.
Soriano and Fukudome, I don't expect much out of him. Next year, I do expect a much better year out of Ramos Ramirez. So, I mean, that I'm not worried about as a Ramos at third. Finding a first baseman to replace Derek Lee isn't that big of an issue.
Well, he is one of the best gloves in the game.
Right,
unless Zambrano thinks so.
With that, don't forget, Alfonso Soriano, baseball, been very, very good to him. Hockey, you don't know. Back in a moment.
It's 2010 and it's the year of the rookie. So for the website that's by the fans, for the fans, blackandbluecity.com, answer our fair or foul question. Can Cubs rookie Starlin Castro win the batting title in the National League? Blackandbluecity.com, fair or foul question. Can Starlin Castro win the batting title?
I can spend an hour talking about how much I admire Ron Gardenhire, the manager of the Minnesota Twins. All right, Brad Wanski, put on the black and silver. Put on the pinstripes right now.
Gotcha.
White Sox take the pipe in Minnesota. You agree with me? If you're a Sox fan, call the priest, call the family, game over.
This definitely can't win the division for you. Even if they swept the Twins, it won't win the division. But if they do get swept, you'll be 6 games out, and the season is over with you at this point. This is a paramount series for the Chicago White Sox. They have to win it, let alone possibly sweep. This is absolutely gigantic. Now, is Freddie Garcia going to have to pitch the third game? I don't know what you guys are going to do.
No, Freddie's not pitching this series.
Okay.
I'll take our 4 starters up
Freddie's
against
dead.
anybody. Look at what they're doing right now. The Sox gained 13 games on them when they went 25-5. And Minnesota played a couple games under 500 ball. Minnesota's on a 17-4 tear right now. I don't care how the White Sox are playing. They should have won some of these games, but that's a tough team to keep up with right now. If they don't take 2 out of 3, I agree the season's over. But you have to take 2 out of 3 at least to make a statement that you belong in this division race.
And try to break the psychological fix
Exactly.
that they have. I don't understand how the Twins absolutely own the White Sox psychologically. Is it because Ozzie Guillen thrown out the piranhas?
I honestly think this goes back to 2000 when they took 4 out of 5 and won the division.
I think Guillen is intimidated by Gardner. I really believe that.
I think he's
That
jealous
could
of
be.
his
Ron
ball
Gardner
club.
to me is probably one of the best managers in this game, next to Mike Scioscia.
Ozzie
And
likes
the guy
this style
just
of play,
seems to get
too.
things done. He's got everyone believing in him. He's got everyone on the team believing in him. On Kevin Slowey pulling him out of the game last night.
Well, you know what?
These
He should
guys
have done
all
that.
believe in him.
He really should have
He
done
should have,
it,
but
yeah.
if you did that in any other ballpark, that'd be very difficult to sell to the fans.
After 3 engaging rounds of pugilism, Judge Vivian Bush scores the fight. 2 rounds, Radwanski. 1 round, Benson. Your winner by decision,
Really?
Joel Radwanski.
I think I won this because I was the quietest throughout this, and you're trying to, because he was too fired up over here. But, as a diehard Cub fan, I just want to say something. If you're going to beat somebody, it might as well be the St. Louis Cardinals. Thanks, you Cubs. You've won 2 series since July 24th, and both of them have been against the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know how you're doing it, but please bring the Redbirds back to town.
Hold on, we have an officiating error.
I knew it. I didn't say anything. I haven't said anything for 2 weeks now.
Redelivered her scorecard and scores the fight. 1 round, Radwanski. 1 round, Benson. 1 round, even.
So who's got the rant?
Just talking.
All right, I get the
something
rant.
going.
Ozzie, get something going here the next couple of days. You take 2 out of 3. You take the psychological edge back from Minnesota. You put them. You show them that you can win in that stadium, and you can turn around and win this division. If you lose 2 out of 3, bring the young kids up. This season's over.
All right, that wraps it up. Your face is so red, I'd swear you're at the
I'm
Admiral
fired
Theater.
up. This team's not playing well for me.
Hey, you heard what we had to say. You heard my decision, but I am the enemy. I am the press. Log on to Facebook. Let us know your thoughts. Check out Black and Blue City on WCIU.com. We'll catch you next time around. It's the Fan Show done just for you people who thrive on MLB.